Disney, it's the happiest place on earth, or is it? There's actually, this is pretty serious. Absolutely serious. There was a child recently who was playing on the banks of a lagoon within the Disney resort area and was killed by an alligator. And as a response to that, we have a new video that was uploaded by someone who had gone to like the Disney resort, Disneyland, or Disney World in Florida, the Magic Kingdom, at the Splash Mountain Park, and uploaded this video from 2009. That is, I don't know, that is an alligator.
That is a
for sure.
Huge alligator.
It's not of alligators, it's not huge, it's just the fact that it is an alligator.
It is very much a distinctive alligator.
Yes. And so to handle it, the well-trained folks at Disney use the backside of a pool skimmer, but as we pan up, it's just people. God. And I imagine this gator it feels the way I do at one of those conveyor belt sushi restaurants, where it's just like going by. It's like, oh, just wait, no, the one I want isn't here yet. Oh my God. And so this,
and it's getting closer.
Gets closer, and the worker is keeping it at bay, or rather at lagoon.
Such a high pain tolerance too. You can't just hit it.
Yeah, it just must be so confused.
Yeah.
And so that's the video from 2009. A couple updates on how this fits into the whole story about the child getting drawn into pulled into the lagoon. People were kind of making the point that the signage at the Disney resort where they were staying was just no swimming, as opposed to reasons why one should not swim, including snakes and alligators and the like. Now, according to a Disney spokesperson on June 17th, there's a sign that says, "Danger, alligators and snakes in the area. Stay away from the water. Do not feed the wildlife." And they are installing signage and temporary barriers at their resort locations and are working on permanent long-term solutions at our beaches. We continue to evaluate processes and procedures for our entire property, including training and notification procedures for people who work there. But it seems like it is a real normal thing. There's also a quote saying, the Wildlife Commission had been working with Disney workers who commonly remove alligators near the park. Anytime they see an alligator or a complaint is called in, it can be taken out. That's something that
this is really not looking good for Disney. Because, the original statements coming out were, well, we didn't know about that before. And clearly, people at Disney knew about it. And there was actually some sort of shaky protocol of how to deal with it that wasn't very clearly not effective. And I wonder if the people on those rides at Splash Mountain had any idea. Were they like, what's that guy poking into the water?
What's he hitting?
Yeah, what's he hitting in there?
I want to play that game later.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the thing. This is the point, is that my girlfriend's from Florida. And she doesn't like going there because there are so many animals that try to kill you. I'm from California. I went on a trip to Florida recently and walked around and saw a snake, and I was like, oh my God, a snake. She's like, yes, absolutely a snake. But the point from the perspective of lawyers who chime in on this is like, exactly, Disney's in Florida. They should know that there are gators. And after this all happened to that kid, they went to go find that gator that did it, and they found like 8 other gators in the lagoon. Yes, and it's Florida. Just because there's not a gator there now, that doesn't mean that it's not going to find its way in. People's swimming pools have snakes and gators in them all the time. And the problem is, if you're on vacation from a different state like Nebraska, according to a lot of lawyers and ones in the articles that we've read, they're like, Disney should know well enough that the people visiting don't know everything about gators and lagoons, especially if they assume they're in the happiest place on earth where there's got to be a wall or something. It is legally Disney's responsibility to notify people specifically. And my girlfriend and another person from her high school was like, oh, that family's set now.
Yeah.
They don't have a kid, but they're going to get a lot of money on this.
I think you bring up a really good point about a lot of the comments were saying, how did this family not know? Of course, if you know anything about Florida, then of course you know that there's snakes, that there are gators, like they should have just known. And I don't think that that's fair, because Disney is a tourist destination, and you're going to Disneyland not for the gators or for the wildlife, you're going for the rides. You're going to, enjoy seeing your favorite live action Disney characters. And so I really don't think that people are being fair to this family, because we don't really know that much about them, and that they're not. It's not their responsibility to know. It's Disney's responsibility, like you pointed out, to make sure that people know, and furthermore, to make sure that they take care of this problem, so they don't need to. So this doesn't happen again.
They weren't going to Jurassic Park.
Clever girl.
They're going to the Magic Kingdom. That's what's so weird about it. And yeah, I think it's pretty clear here. And this is not going to help Disney's case at all to show that in 2009 there was one this close. And then all the people come out and be like, yeah, they tell us about gators all the time.
Right.
I'm shocked that there's not cast members who are on staff all the time as animal control specialists who have that thing that we know you're supposed to loop around a gator's head when you're trying to control it. We all know what that looks like, but not a pool skimmer. Like, no one's going to get eaten by leaves on the top of the pool. They're going to get eaten by the gator that we should have a similar tool for. I don't ever want to stop talking about this, but we have to.
Yeah, we do.
What are your thoughts in the comment section below? Give them to us. What are some good questions? I think questions like, have you ever been to Disney in Florida, and have you noticed that it was a little unsafe, and have you seen gators there? Where you live, what's the most dangerous thing that could try to kill you? That's what I want to know. Because for us, it's like spiders and rattlesnakes.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but it's not that bad. I'm afraid of scorpions.
I don't like roaches.
Roaches can kill with fecal matter. Anyways, give us your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye.